Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Micah Parsons has painful message for Cowboys after devastating loss to Bengals. Another game, another peculiar ending in the NFL. After yet another potential game-winning/tying field goals was blocked this weekend, this time by Brian Bresee of the New Orleans Saints to hand them a 14-11 win over the New York Giants, it feels like a strange pattern has emerged, between curious clock management decisions, missed extra points and well-timed special teams plays. Games that were once almost sure things going into the final few seconds are very much no longer such. Monday night's game against the Cincinnati Bengals encapsulated what has been a, sadly not uniquely, frustrating season for the Dallas Cowboys. With the game all squared at 20-20, the Bengals punted from their 29-yard line with 2 minutes to go, in what would have given Cowboys quarterback, Cooper Rush, plenty of time and all 3 timeouts to work his way down the field methodically. Instead, Cowboys linebacker, and ironically former Bengal, Nick Vigil blocked the punt, sending it flying towards the 40-yard line, where safety Amani Oruwariye attempted to corral it, only to fumble it and send it into the arms of Bengal special teamers, Meeman Jongmeta and Tyson Anderson. This game-altering mistake that ultimately led to a second Jamar Chase touchdown and another Dallas defeat, moving their record to 5-8, at the cusp of playoff elimination with 4 games left. Micah Parsons, 3x All-Pro linebacker, and the leader of this Cowboys defense clearly felt this loss as strongly as any that he has faced in his Cowboys career since being taken with the 12th overall pick in 2021, per John Machota. Cowboys DE Micah Parsons, I'm hurt. I wouldn't wish this on anybody. You can't put that into words. It seems like we're paying a due that's not fair. I don't know if it's bad luck, karma. This one hurt me more than any loss this year, probably even worse than the playoff. Parsons' emotive words are certainly understandable. A blocked punt, subsequently fumbled and turned over, is undoubtedly one of the more brutal ways to lose a game. But the Pro Bowler, and Dallas fans in general, should not lose sight of the fact that Cooper Rush regained possession of the ball with a minute to go, holding all 3 timeouts. Whilst having to score a touchdown on that drive made things more difficult, it was by no means an insurmountable position to find themselves at the end of the game. The ugly truth is that the Cowboys are no longer able to consistently win in the regular season with backup Cooper Rush in the regular season, despite him going 3-1 in 2022, and Dak Prescott is not able to stack wins in the postseason. If Dallas had not just sent him a 4-year, $240 million deal, we might be asking if the team needs a new QB altogether. Thoughts on the Cowboys' 27-20 Monday night loss to the Bengals? The winning streak of the Dallas Cowboys came to an end after losing to the Cincinnati Bengals 27-20 on Monday night. It was a competitive game going back and forth and being tied 3 times before the Bengals delivered the dagger late. There were some good things from this Cowboys football team, but it wasn't enough and they dropped to 5-8 on the year, 1-6 at AT&T Stadium, and putting their hopes for a playoff berth on life support. Here are 10 thoughts on this Monday night one. A great start. This game couldn't have started any better for the Cowboys. The Bengals offense went 3-and-out on their first possession and the Cowboys offense marched down the field and orchestrated a 9-play, 60-yard drive, capped off by an 11-yard CeeDee Lamb touchdown in the corner of the end zone. Just like that, the Cowboys jumped ahead with a 7-0 lead. 2. Costly turnover. The Bengals answered with an 11-play drive that went 70 yards to tie the game at 7-7. The Cowboys' offense looked poised to answer right back with another score of their own, but those plans changed real quickly. Cooper Rush tried to hit CeeDee Lamb on a slant, but the ball got deflected and ended up in the arms of Bengals defender Geno Stone at the 4-yard line. Just like that, the Cowboys came away with nada. This was the 7th time the Cowboys have turned the ball over in the red zone this season, the most in the NFL. 3. A career best for Rico. One bright spot for the Cowboys was the continued resurgence of running back Rico Dowdle. On the night, Rico rushed the ball 18 times for 131 yards for an average of 7.4 yards per carry. It was a new career high for Dowdle. The 26-year-old running back looked great as he was weaving through creases and showed good burst. It's taken a while, but the Cowboys' running game is starting to show life and could mean more Dowdle in the future. 4. The O-line shuffle. What made the Cowboys' rushing performance even more impressive was how they did it with a depleted offensive line. The team learned this week that they would be without Zach Martin for the rest of the year. They are also rolling with veteran Chuma Edoga at left tackle over rookie Tyler Guyton. On Monday night, they lost rookie center Cooper Beebe when he left the game with a concussion. This forced Brock Hoffman to slide over to center and TJ Bass to play right guard. With all the shuffling the Cowboys have had on the offensive line, it's crazy that the run game can stay afloat, let alone get better. 5. More injuries. The offense was without Beebe, but the defense suffered a huge blow when linebacker DeMarvion Overshown went down in the second half with a knee injury. It's unclear the extent of his injury, but it doesn't look good. Beebe and Overshown have been two of the better young players on this roster, and it's unpleasant to see them go down. The Cowboys have endured injuries to all of the All-Pros not named CeeDee Lamb, so now it appears the injury bug is coming after their future All-Pros. Cowboys received brutal injury news on LB DeMarvion Overshown. The hits just keep coming for the Dallas Cowboys. According to ESPN's Todd Archer, linebacker DeMarvion Overshown tore his ACL, MCL, and PCL during Monday night's loss to the Bengals. He added that Overshown is scheduled to have surgery this week and significant recovery time will be needed. The 24-year-old had his right knee landed on by Cincinnati center Ted Karras in the fourth quarter on Monday night's game. He was helped off the field by trainers and did not return. "I just can't tell you how bad I feel for him," team owner Jerry Jones told 105.3 The Fan in Dallas on Tuesday morning. "Because he's just been through that mental and physical rehab on his other knee. It's the toughest time for a player. And we all see the loss and know what it's going to mean for us in our remaining 4 games. Bottom line is it's really sad that he's having to have this surgery for him as an individual and obviously us as a team." Overshown had been the Cowboys' second leading tackler on the season with 90 while also tallying 5 sacks, 4 pass defensed, an interception, and a forced fumble. He was selected by Dallas, out of Texas, in the 3rd round of the 2023 NFL Draft. The Cowboys have now lost Overshown, quarterback Dak Prescott, and guard Zach Martin to season-ending injuries this season amid other non-season-ending injuries. They'll head to Charlotte this coming Sunday to take on the Carolina Panthers. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of DeMarvion Overshown? Leave your opinion in the comments.